Hello guys, welcome to i-tutor Academy. Today we will start with the new subject, that is MMBC 005, and in the last session we covered MMBC 004, and in between if you have any doubts you can contact us. And today it will start with the MMBC 005, that is quantitative analysis for managerial applications. So just begin the syllabus of this subject. The block 1 is data collection and analysis. Under block 1, unit 1, 2, 3 and 4 are there. Unit 1 is collection of data. Unit 2 is presentation of data. Unit 3 is measures of central tendency. Unit 4 is measures of variation and skewness. And block 2, that is probability and probability distributors. So under block 2, unit 5, 6, 7 and 8 are there. Unit 5 is basic concepts of probability. Unit 6 is discrete probability distributions. Unit 7 continuous probability distribution, and unit 8 is decision theory. And block 3 is sampling and sampling distributions. Under block 3 there is unit 9, 10, 11 and 12 are there, and unit 9 is sampling methods. Unit 10 is sampling distribution, unit 11 is testing of hypothesis, and unit 12 is chi-square test. And block 4 is forecasting methods. Under block 4 unit 13, 14, 15 and 16 are there. Unit 13 is business forecasting, unit 14 is correlation, unit 15 is regression, and unit 16 is time series analysis. And this is the syllabus of MMBC 005. And course introduction is here. This is a course which will introduce you to basic concept in quantitative techniques for managerial application. The first unit deal with the sources, types, need and significance of data and data collection. The second unit systematically describes the classification and presentation of collected data. The third unit give an insight into treatment of data through central tendency measurement. The fourth unit thoroughly discusses the deviation and different measures of variation. The fifth unit give you an insight into the concept as such, different approaches, applications in different situations and their relevance in decision making. The sixth and seventh unit deals with the various application aspects of discrete and continuous probability distribution respectively in different situations. The eighth unit systematically describes various approaches and analysis in decision theory, enabling you to solve different decision problems. The ninth unit deals with various aspects like rationale and type of sampling. The 10th unit gives an insight into the concept of distribution and discusses the sampling distribution of some commonly used statistics. The 11th unit systematically describes the basic concept of hypothesis, design and the use of tests concerning statistical hypothesis. The 12th unit give you a clear understanding of the chi-square distribution and its role and significance in testing of hypothesis and decision making. 13th unit present an overview of methods of business forecasting. Various methods suitable for long, medium and short term decisions are reviewed. The 4th unit discuss the concept of correlation, which is central in model development for forecasting. Various measures of the association between variable are described. The 15th unit deals with very important technique for establishing relationship between variable, namely regression. Fundamentals of linear regression are presented. The 16th unit explains the basic concept of time series analysis. Here the objective is to forecast the future from the past by identifying the components like the trend, seasonality, cyclic variation and randomness that may be present in historical data. And exposure to stochastic model is also given. And so let's begin with the unit 1. Today we will discuss the block 1, data collection and analysis, and you just parallelly you just refer your Ignou material also. Unit 1 is collection of data. And let's see the objectives of this unit. After studying this unit, you should be able to appreciate the need and significance of data collection, distinguish between primary and secondary data, know different methods of collecting primary data, design a suitable questionnaire, edit the primary data and know the sources of secondary data and its use, understand the concept of census versus sample. And structure of this unit are: there is an introduction, primary and secondary data, methods of collecting primary data, designing a questionnaire, pre-testing and questionnaire, editing primary data, sources of secondary data, precaution in the use of secondary data, census and sample, summary is there, keywords are there, self-assessment, exercise also there. So let's begin with the introduction part. To make a decision in any business situation, you need data. Facts expressed in quantitative form can be termed as data. Success of any statistical investigation depends on the availability of accurate and reliable data. These depend on the appropriateness of the method chosen for data collection. Therefore, data collection is a very basic activity in decision making. In this unit, we shall be studying the different methods that are used for collecting data. Data may be classified either as primary or secondary. Primary and secondary data. Data used in statistical study is termed either primary or secondary depending upon whether it was collected specifically for the study in question or for some other purpose. When the data used in statistical study was collected under the control and supervision of the investigation, such type of data is referred to as primary data. When the data was not collected by the investigator but is derived from other sources, then such a data is referred to as secondary data. The difference between primary and secondary data is only in term of degree. For example, data which is primary in the hands of one becomes secondary in the hands of another. Method of collecting primary data. Primary data may either be collected through the observation method or through the questionnaire method. In the observation, the investigator asks no question but they simply observe the phenomena under consideration and records the necessary data. Sometimes individuals make the observation, on other occasion mechanical and electronic devices do the job. And in the observation method, it may be difficult to produce accurate data. Physical difficulties on the part of the observer may result in error. Because of these limitations in the observation method, the questionnaire method is most widely used for collecting data. Questionnaire method may be conducted through personal interview or by email or telephone. Personal interview: in this method, the interviewer sits face to face with the respondent and record his responses. In this method, the information is likely to be more accurate and reliable because the interviewer can clear up doubts and cross check the respondents. This method is time consuming and can be very costly if the number of respondents is large and widely distributed. And mail questionnaire: in this method, a list of questions is prepared and mailed to the respondent. And in telephone, in this method, the investigator asks the relevant question from the respondent over the phone. That is the telephone method. So here is an activity A, B, C are there. You just try to do the activity. It will help you for more understanding. Designing of questionnaire. The success of collecting data through questionnaire depends mainly on how skillfully and imaginatively the questionnaire has been designed. A badly designed questionnaire will never be able to gather the relevant data. In designing the questionnaire, some of the important points to be kept in mind are: covering letter is there. Every questionnaire should be contain a covering letter. The covering letter should highlight the purpose of study and assure the respondent that all responses will be kept confidential, and number of questions should be kept to the minimum. The fewer the question, the greater the chance of getting a better responses and having all the questions answered. And questions should be simple, short and unambiguous. The questions should be simple, short, easy to understand and such that their answers are unambiguous. So example also here: question of sensitive or personal nature should be avoided. The question should not be such an would require the respondent to disclose any private or personal or confidential information, and answers to questions should not require calculations. The question should be framed in such a way that their answers do not require any calculation. Logical arrangement, the question should be logically arranged so that there is a continuity of responses and the respondent does not feel the need to refer back to the previous questions. Cross-check and footnotes. The questionnaire should contain some such questions which act as cross-check to the reliability of the information provided. An example also there. So here is an sample of specimen is here, format is here. Indira Gandhi National Open University School of Management Studies Diploma in Management. Objective is expectation assessment format is there. So you just go for this specimen format. It will more clear for you the format of questionnaire. Okay, and activity also here. And next one is pre-testing the questionnaire. So once the questionnaire has been designed, it is important to pre-test it. The pre-testing of a questionnaire is also known as pilot survey because it precedes the main survey work. Pre-testing allows rectification of problem, inconsistencies, repetition, etc. If changes are required, the necessary modification can be made before administering the questionnaire. Some questions are found irrelevant, they can be deleted, and if some questions have to be included, the same can be done. The pre-testing must be done with the utmost care, otherwise unnecessary and unwanted changes may be introduced. So this is about today's session. It is an introduction of this course MMBC 005 and unit 1 also we just started. And any doubt on the syllabus of this subject, you can contact us. And also unit 1, you just go through your material. It is very simple unit only, and other subsessions we will discuss on next video onwards. And for more videos of Ignou MBA, you just do like, share and subscribe our channel. Thank you so much.
i-tutor Academy presents Ignou MBA complete syllabus coverage classes for individual students, semester-wise subject with online and flexible timing. For more details, contact on +916 238 21785.